Okay, so my name is Donna Wilburn, and this is my video regarding what does love mean and what is love. So I'm going to refer directly to the questions that were given to me. What does love mean to me? So to me, love is a feeling of attachment. It's a positive feeling. It brings um, a sense of contentment or joy or happiness to the person who is feeling it. Uh, it is the foundation of relationships, close relationships, intimate relationships, personal relationships. Love is, I guess I would say, love is a feeling. And there are many factors that influence the development of that feeling, including the state of mind of the person feeling it. I believe that in certain states of mind, it would be hard to feel love, and in a healthier state of mind, it is easier to feel love. So, how do my views on love impact my clinical work? I try to really use the client's frame of reference when it comes to love. I think I try to maybe differentiate between a positive, healthy feeling of love and more of an addiction type, obsessive feeling of love, and maybe separate those into categories of healthy or unhealthy. I try to use their point of view, their definition, the client's goals when using the term love. I don't really use the word love that much in my clinical work. I use more healthy and relationships and goals and things like that. I don't really use that word, I think, that much. What is the difference between loving someone and being in love? To me, the phrases are different. Loving someone to me comes is implying more of a self perspective, as in I love someone, one sided kind of perspective. The being in love to me implies a reciprocal um, situation or a relationship where both parties are feeling love for each other. And so that would be more what being in love refers to. What is the role of romantic love in long term relationships? I think the role of romantic love is to create a sense of security in that relationship. I do believe we get into relationships for breeding originally. Maybe nowadays not as much, but I also feel that as humans we seek relationships and we um, thrive when we have relationships. So I believe that love is the glue that bonds people in healthy relationships. In long-term relationships, I feel that as a couple and in having children, the goal is to remain together through the child rearing, and maybe even there may be a goal to stay together as you age in order to care for each other. So, like instinctive goals. And that romantic love binds those parties together so that they can last through raising children and last through old age where you need someone to take care of you or to take care of each other. So there's really a lot of the idea of security when it comes to me in the role of romantic love in relationships. I believe it's to maintain security in that relationship. How does Dr. Fisher's concluding statement influence my role? So, her concluding statement said that love is deeply embedded, and the challenge is to understand, when she was referring to the different types of bonding that genders tend to do, where females tend to want to bond face to face and men bond side by side. And in relationships, there is a challenge to understand and accept the differences in each partner. And I believe that love, that feeling of love, uh, raises your tolerance for your partner, where if you're feeling love for them, you are going to be less critical. You're probably going to be more patient. You're probably going to have more empathy when you're feeling love for them. So having that in the couple therapy, or helping people get to the place where they can feel love for their partner, I feel will help their relationship. Something that wasn't really discussed so much in there, and it comes up in my practice a lot, is helping folks differentiate between healthy love and addiction. And as she was talking and talking about the addictive process that love brings, I have a little bit of a different point of view, that I don't think that all people get to the level of addiction when it comes to feeling love, where she was talking about you must see that person all the time and your tolerance goes up for them, and you'll make choices that are not necessarily good to, feel that love. I don't think that's everybody. I think that some people get to that level, and maybe those are the folks that are predisposed to addiction, uh, feel that intensity. But I think that when it comes to healthy people and healthy love, I feel that it's not as dramatic and as intense, and maybe helping people understand that trying to achieve the goal of love, like in the movies and the drama and the intensity and the craziness, might not necessarily be a healthy goal to have. So when I'm describing it with clients, I use like it's more, maybe the goal can be more about maintaining embers, a low flame, a heat, a joy, a contentment, a peace, versus a high. That maybe a healthy relationship with healthy love doesn't have to be about maintaining a high. So that was kind of coming up in my head as I was listening to that video. So I also, when someone is feeling love, and depending on the intensity of that love, if it's in the addiction range versus in the healthy love range, I feel that it can override logic and reason, and people will make unhealthy choices to maintain that high. Where sometimes, if it's a healthy love, you will still be able to make good decisions or relationship decisions. Even though you love someone, you may not feel being in a relationship with them is a good idea. And I think healthy love opens that option up, where addiction does not, your brain may not clue into the option that an unhealthy love is something to walk away from. All right, so I went a little bit over. I hope that's okay, but this is a very interesting topic, and I really look forward to the class. And so it's Donna Wilburn, and thank you so much for the opportunity.